New words in action number 2. Learning English through pictures. Once again, we're here for a new words in action. And yeah, my hair's a mess. Alright, let's start off. Today, we have mostly environment words. But we will be doing 2 cyber words first. Let's start off with viral and 0 day. Viral. Alright, this actually reminds me of this. Better not to say it, I suppose, but the thing about viral is that it's something just goes ahead and becomes very popular, like instantly, in the sense of like describe something that is spreading very quickly and very widely on the internet, like a Mr. Beast video, or a Netflix movie that has a bunch of demon hunters in a very uncharacteristic background setting. K-pop. It's a pretty good movie if you ask me. Speaking of which, viral itself is pretty good sometimes. Sometimes a virality of a good video is pretty good, like a funny animal. But another one is another thing about virality is that if something bad goes viral, well, that means your reputation or something that bad thing about you goes viral, and your reputation has pretty much been ruined. Now here, let's go. Wow, 3 million views? Yes, I posted it last night and it went viral. I wish that could happen to me. Your cat is really funny. Thanks. Whoa, this guy wants to buy my website for $1 million. His email is gotcha@trickyou.com. Oh. Alright, let's see. We got the same cast of characters. Next time, we have a 0 day attack. A 0 day attack is like something is at unknown risk to a computer, like such as a computer program, aka viruses. I pretty much never had a 0 day attack, although I did get a 0 day attack on my Reddit account once because apparently I post some pretty popular stuff on my account. Regardless, something is at unknown risk to a computer. This is known as 0 day vulnerabilities, and this is usually the way hackers go into your home. It's like an open door that you don't know is open. It's like a little open invitation to hackers to come into your website. You know, once you find out that there's a hacking breach here, well, you put in a 0 day vulnerability, like you just plug it in and you stop. Yeah, you stop. You stop the 0 day opening, there's no open door, it's pretty much locked. In fact, it's a wall now, and there's no door anymore, and your 0 day vulnerability for that is gone. Be careful though, there may be other 0 day vulnerabilities. Nothing is invincible, unfortunately. I'm sad. So you mean this is a 0 day attack? So you have to patch it. Yes. Patch is such a weird word, right? How does it work anyway? Buddy, be quiet. I need to see my website. You're at school. Or are you an adult? I have absolutely no idea. Probably school. Alright. Next word, we've finally start our environmental words. And it's bikeable. Bikeable. Bikeable is an adjective that describes that some place is very bikeable. You can like bike somewhere, anywhere. And yeah, that's about it. There's obviously another word. It can be also spelled as bikeable without the E, but I prefer to put in the E because it just makes more sense to see bike in the world. Why do you need a bicycle? I can cycle everywhere. Our town is so bikeable. I could cycle to school. I can even help mom buy groceries. But I buy my groceries online. It comes with free delivery. Free delivery? I really wish that was true in my place. You don't need to cycle to school. It's only a 5-minute walk from here. So basically, everything's onlineable and everything's walkable. Why do you need a bikeable place if everything's walkable and everything's onlineable? Pretty bad investment if you ask me. Well, maybe he just wants to chill with friends and he's just trying to give some stuff. Alright. Next up, we have the word carbon debt. Yeah, this one's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Carbon debt is pretty much like you're producing more polluting carbon than doing things to offset it. Like how much more carbon you're using than you're like putting back into the environment. Let's say you cut off a tree, you should put the tree back in to like minimize your carbon debt. You still have a little carbon debt though. Aircon, $50. Here's the IOU. What's this? My sister learned about carbon debt in school last week. Okay, this one's ridiculous. This is your carbon debt. You owe me $50. What? She thinks that carbon debt is a real cash debt. So now I owe her $50 for using the aircon? You won't believe how much I owe her. Well, here's the thing about IOUs for little sisters, or brothers, or yeah, whatever. You never have to pay them back. Because, well, they made up that IOU. Alright, next up, we have EcoDrive. EcoDrive is essentially an energy-efficient way to use a vehicle, such as no aircon, well, at least while you're driving, and, probably try to use less gasoline, or try to change the engine in your tank. Learning to EcoDrive has saved me lots of fuel. I can drive long distance and not worry about running out of fuel. That's wonderful, but if eco-driving means not having the aircon, how about we open the windows to get some air? I'm not sure that it's possible. I mean, look at the outside. It's scorching outside, too. That's ridiculous. Next up, we have ecotourism. Ecotourism is pretty much another way of saying local tourism. It's the way as eco-driving, same way as eco-driving is. Ecotourism is the same way we try to focus on enjoying and helping to conserve the natural environments during your trip. So this is ecotourism. This is yes, honey, we are at a locally owned hotel. So you're helping locals. This is the local transport. It's a little fat, don't you think? This is the local food at a local restaurant. Even he doesn't look good about eating this. Excuse me, do you have any hamburgers? Honey, where are they? Where are they to eat stuff like this? Alright, next up we have green technology. So, speaking of which, green technology is like machines that are using eco-friendly ways to stuff, like solar panels or wind turbines. Those are green technology. You use green stuff to go ahead and create that technology. Look, Mom, I did some research on green technology. These shiny chips can absorb solar energy and activate this metal ball, which triggers the heating sheets to boil the water, and that's how you will get your tea. I think I'll just boil the water over the stove. Wait, the sun will be out soon. Yeah, the sun will be out soon. But I'm pretty sure there'll still be rainwater in that bowl of water from then on. Next up, we have pre-loved. Alright, so pre-loved. Pre-loved pretty much is another way of saying second-hand, like second-hand phones. Unfortunately, I'm using a second-hand phone. Thank you, Mom. And pretty much also I used to use pre-loved stuff, but then I grew out of it and I grew too fast, so my dad ran out of pre-loved stuff, so I have to wear my own stuff now. They buy stuff for me now. Awesome. Pretty nice to wear something new, but also I still miss my old clothes. Speaking of which, pre-loved stuff was something that's previously owned by someone else. What's that? I bought some pre-loved stuff online, Mom. All these gorgeous pre-loved dresses for $20 only. $20 only. Wow. That's a pretty big bargain. Cool, right? I didn't know you liked this style. These were what I wore when I was younger. Wow. I wonder what happens to that $20 pre-loved dress now. Alright. Next up we have this. Repurpose. We have the same cast of characters again. Now, when you're repurposing something, that means that you adapt something into a different use. So here we go. Make another dress, sweetie? Yes, these are repurposed from old cartons I found. Oh, I found them in the attic. They looked really new. What is it? I just bought these last week. Oops. Well, at least now you got your daughter a pretty good dress. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mention this. Next up, we have upcycle. Now, when you upcycle it, this basically is another way of saying salvage. You salvage something to make it more useful, like something like that. Like, take a diamond sword in MC. You go ahead, like Minecraft, and you go ahead, you can salvage it. You could put it in a salvaging table, and you get experience points from it. Pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good. Pretty good if your diamond sword is a low durability. What are you doing, dear? I'm recycling fruit crates. A treehouse? I'm building it for the kids down at the park. But what do you do with all these fruits? Fruits for dinner? Yeah, fruits for dinner sounds pretty good. And then next time, we'll be doing a bonus 11 words. Because fashion apparently is 11 words. So, I'll see you guys then. Peace. Bye-bye.